SCT Mustang. The Boss SCT Mustang. There's a lot of history with me in this car. This car was just a prototype car that had been built by Retrobuilt Motors, the company I had previously worked for. Ricochet, or Trevor, had bought this car on a whim on some advice I gave him. I thought this car would be perfect, but it needed a lot of redesign because it was just the prototype car and had a lot of things in my head I wanted to do to it. He had wanted the car to be matte black, just matte black. And, I thought, hey, can I guinea pig your car a little bit? Because there's a lot of things I'd like to do to this. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was a couple months later. SCT sort of calls me and they're like, hey, we want you guys back at SEMA again this year with another car. What do you have that's going on? I thought about it and thought, you know what? Trevor's car is sitting in my shop. He's a WWE guy.
Yeah, but listen, we call Ricochet our resident superhero. He's fitting the bill.
If you have abs like he does, why would you wear fake ones?
Oh, look at that! Using his advantage, taking down the United States champion.
I was extremely flattered by the fact that they said, hey, we want you guys. And the only unnerving part of it was that it was like late June when this decision was made, and at that point you should already have your car pretty far along. The name Duncan Brothers Customs had been tossed around here and there for years. Something felt like we need to start this thing and do it with our family and have people we can trust and rely and work on to know that we're going to be putting in the endless amounts of hours. That if we say, hey guys, let's do this and let's knock this out and let's work till 3 in the morning, that everyone's going to say, like, hell yeah. This car let us into that. And the opportunity from SCT made, instead of Duncan Brothers Customs, starting in January of 2020, which was the original idea, it was like, oh, you guys have a SEMA car on your plate now and going in a featured vehicle spot for SCT. We had kind of a vision of what can we do to change this car so much that, one, it really looks like a 69, but almost looks like kind of a resto mod. I wanted to change the hood, I wanted to change the headlight buckets, I wanted to change the back end especially. Pretty much from the doors back, I wanted the car to completely transform. As well as the interior, since this car is actually a 2010 Mustang GT, it's not really a Boss 302 car, so what we could do was do a reverse to where all the stuff that would normally be matte black on a 69 is high gloss black. The body's matte, just like Trevor wanted, and then the pinstripe that goes around the C-stripes, as well as the main hood decal, is the SCT blue, or so we've called it around here. Instead of calling the car the Boss 302, that's 3 numbers, and so SCT, 3 letters, Boss 302, Boss SCT. It just seemed like it fit in the pocket. There was things like that lined up on the car that just kind of felt like all the stars aligning all at once. And it was interesting getting sponsors on this car, because all of it, within the friends we made from the industry, all of it was pretty much a hell yeah. Doing this car and doing it with SCT, it just felt like home. SCT is the only tuner company I've ever used, professionally and privately, for years and years and years. Since I've been doing this for fun and doing it in business, SCT is the only tuners I've ever used. That relationship has always been really good, just for the reason that I respect their product and love their product so much, that making a car themed in SCT's honor, but also making it themed to Trevor's wrestling persona, Ricochet, it just seemed like the perfect blend. I can't appreciate the hours and hours involved by my family and Justin, and even some outside sources too, but Dylan at Defuse, Jim and Jeff, they all put their heads together on a way to paint this car, and Randy figured out the trick on buffing the shiny out.
Are you ready to see somebody's need for speed? I can put our wings in the wind faster than you could ever believe. Are you ready to rock? Fun that don't ever stop. We are on a crash course of freedom is running on as long as we want.
You got all the people that donated parts, time. American Racing donated this just killer set of wheels. We gotta give a shout out to the Moffat brothers for doing the renderings for us and getting them damn close to where they needed to be. I had a specific vision in mind for how I wanted the interior to look, and once again, Aaliyah Leather knocked it out of the park. That's my main people I go with leather. Willwood brakes all the way around. 6 piston in the front, 4 piston in the back. Pretty hard to beat that. Redline tuning struts. We have the killer struts from Redline Tuning. We got a couple different goodies from CDC. Of course, the shaker, the window cutouts too. I gotta give a big shout out to my buddy Jeff Mays. He donated a lot of clear shine for us to keep this car spiffy and clean for SEMA. Felix, the detailer. Felix Nance ceramic coated the car for us. Jake Petaway of Petaway Guitars, they make beautiful custom guitars, made a custom Ricochet guitar that's both Ricochet and SCT themed. Paint-wise, it matches the car, and it's a Les Paul style shape, and it's gorgeous. It plays well. You know, we have a faux gas cap on the car. We use it as an emblem, and then it's got a little magic trick. What? Everyone seems to be so excited about this car.